Hi, this is Sarah Mikesell with thepigsite.com, and today we're here with Jim Long, who is the president of Genesis. So thanks for being with us today. Tell us a little bit about some of the global trends that you're seeing in the hog industry and how those are potentially impacting, the industry and Genesis.
As we all know, the industry is impacted by global trade. Okay, everything is interconnected in our industry. Last week I was in Russia. In Russia, people are making $125 per head, and one of the reasons is they've stopped pork imports from the EU. So what it's done is create a lot of profitability in Russia. They're making about $125 a head, and there's certainly a lot of discussion, action going into place to expand the industry there because of that profitability. I expect that the circumstances in Russia are such that the pork will not be coming from the EU anytime soon. Russia wants to move to self-sufficiency. So one of the impacts of that is that has created surplus pork in the EU. So what they're doing is looking for other markets. Fortunately, in my mind, for both North America and Europe, is there been a massive liquidation of sows in China. All indications that over 7 million sows have been liquidated in China. The supply of pork is decreasing. In context, 7 million sows is equal to the Canada-U.S. sow production, so it's a huge number. So I believe we're going to get a boost in the marketplace in both EU and North America from China needing to import pork. And I don't believe China will ever be able to recover their production base. So it'll be a long-term opportunities. In Russia last week, I met with companies that are looking at building on the Chinese border to supply pork to China. Their cost of productions are very high in China, a lot of disease challenges. There'll be still more pigs in China than any place in the world, but there'll be a significant enough import of pork that'll impact our industry for a long time.
And is that change in the structure in China, is that then due to disease issues, and what's really caused that major liquidation?
They lost money. Okay. And there's two things. They were on negative margin. Corn's $10 a bushel. It's 3 times the price of the U.S. because of Chinese price supports from the government. They guarantee buying the corn for about $10 a bushel. So that drives up their costs. Diseases are an issue. But the other thing is China's going through the biggest migration of people from rural to urban in the history of the world. There's approximately 20 million people leaving the rural areas of China going to live in the cities every year. And a lot of those people had pigs in their backyard. When they go to the city, they get rid of the pigs. There's a huge structural change going on. The other thing is the impact of food safety. Backyard pigs, wet pigs, as there's more food safety concerns in China, big commercial operations, let's say a Walmart or Tate, some of the big chains, they want to ensure meat quality to protect their brand. So in my mind, it's multiple conditions. But
got it. Kind of the perfect storm. You hate to say that word, but
yeah,
for China anyways, it's definitely changed their structure.
Absolutely.
Very good. Well, thank you so much for your time today, Joe.
Thank you. My pleasure.
Very good. This is Sarah Mikesell with thepigsite.com.